What's going on, everybody? This is Sean here again with another video, another mapping video. So today we are going to just continue my series on the maps of Georgia, and specifically Gwinnett County. We're going to start off in Gwinnett County, Georgia. That is a suburb of the Atlanta, Georgia area, and that's where I stay. So that's where we're going to begin. If you watched my last previous three-part series, we did Lenore Park and we did one side of it, the football field. And in that video, what I showed you was how to map it in Dronelink beta, how to upload your photos to Maps Made Easy, and actually fly the park, right? So today I'm not going to have it in just one video. I'm in 3 videos. I'm going to just put them all in one for you today. So hopefully it's not too long. So as you can see here, I've already went through and mapped it. So I just want to just give you guys a preview of what I did in this map. So as you can see, this is South Gwinnett Park. It is a small park in Snellville, Georgia. As you can see, I just went to do a basic flyover, basic mapping. It has a football field here, and this part is a little bit more upgraded. So I'm assuming when they did this map, and you'll see in my map compared to this map. So I'm assuming in this map, when they completed this map, or whenever Google did this map or this flyover, they still was working on the part, because a lot of these issues down here, or a lot of these areas down here, are completed. Even like, I was out in the parking lot here, but a lot of these areas are completed. And it's kind of crazy, even on my map, and I'm just realizing it too, guys, and this is live, is that I missed a whole baseball field here. But it's all good. We did it. So I'm going to go in and look at some of the details. I just did a regular flyover. Did not do a grid pattern, so we'll go into just different areas of this map. So if we go, let's go back, and if we want to actually look at the map, I should be able to click into it. Here we go. So as you can see, Mini 3 Pro, I did it at 290 feet in the air. I think what I'm going to start doing is bringing them down to 200 to get a little bit more detail, especially for what I'm using in Maps Made Easy, and we'll go over that part when we get to the Maps Made Easy part. But 80% front overlap and 70% side. I think that's fine. Just single photos. As you can see, speed max was 20. I did it right at 90, and I think I may try to put a little bit of a oblique angle on some of these, and I don't think we can do it in Maps Made Easy. I'll try to bring it down a little bit so we can get more of a 3D view. I'm going to try to do that with some more buildings. I'm going to adjust the angle of that, but for right now, 90 degrees is fine for that flat map, and you'll see once we get to the map. So yeah, so that was basically what I did there. And then you can see, if we look at an estimate of this mission, it was estimated to take 8 minutes and 48 seconds, fly at 19 miles an hour, cover 1.7 miles, and 106 photos. So 290 feet in the air. And once again, once we finish this part, I'm going to cut over to we actually flying it, and you can see how the beta actually worked. So you'll see how many times it failed. In my first video, it failed about 4 to 5 times because it's a beta. So will it be less or will it be more? And you'll find out in a couple minutes. I'm going to run that video through. But yeah, but I just wanted to show you how we map it in Dronelink. Dronelink is a great tool. We can go through and you can look at the 3D planner, where you can actually see where it's going to fly over the part. You can simulate the flights, and you can do this on the phone. The great thing about Dronelink is that all of this syncs to the phone app as well. So great tool. Like you said, I can do the preview, and it'll just run through the map here, and it'll fly it and see it. And one tip is I always scout the locations for like telephone wires, electrical wires, and things like that as well. So yeah, so thank you guys for watching this first part of this video. The next part, we're going to go over and fly, and then I'm going to come back and just tell you how I did it in Maps Made Easy. Alrighty, guys, back on the app. I have the Dronelink DJI app still in beta. As you can see, we're at the park. We're ready to go. A couple things to keep in mind is that on the controller, you must have it in normal mode, and through the DJI Fly app, you also must take off obstacle avoidance, or the joystick will not be able to do the virtual mode. So we're getting ready to fly, and we're going to fly our mission. Say we have 83% battery, but it should be a fairly short mission. So let's see how this goes. Going up, going up, going up, going up, going up to close to our designated feet. So let's just go up here. Angle the camera down a little bit. And the crazy thing, this controller is not as good as the other controller, but it's all good. We're just gonna go up to about 200 feet because I think I got it at 270 to do this mapping mission. And let's angle it down a little bit. Okay, let's go up. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and run the mission. So I'm on the Android phone. We can go out of this mode, go back to our, we should have South Gwinnett Park map. Gonna load it. We have 26 minutes on the battery. Should take about, I think, 8 minutes to run this. It is getting a little windy out here, so we're gonna see how that goes. It says 8 minutes. So let's run this mapping before it gets super windy. Run.
3, 2, 1.
All right.
Starting mission.
We are running the mission, guys. Let's go. We're going up to should be 290. I put it at 290, and we're going to do a 90-degree angle. So that should come up shortly. 290. Now we have to go to our first point. So it's going over to the first point to run the mission. All right, we started the mission. 6 minutes to go. There we go. We had our first crash, so we have to open back up the app. And I was just about to say this has been a load and first crash. So we made it pretty far with only one crash. So it'll pick back up from here. And once again, guys, still beta software. I had to rewrite the entire SDK. So let's just let it load up. And then once it loads, we'll go ahead and continue this mission. Crashed again, so let's give it one more chance. Let's go back here. As you can see here, we're getting 61%. We go understand, load the map, and let's finish this map. Here we go. As you can see where we're at right now, and we're on the smaller battery too, so this is really good. We have 4 minutes left on this mission.
3,
let's finish
2,
this mission.
1. Starting mission.
So going back to our checkpoint. And here we go.
Mission stopped. Three, 2, 1. Starting mission.
Let's see if we can finish this mission. We had weak signal, don't know why. I guess I moved closer to the car, so I'm gonna go back out in the middle of this area. Now let's finish this mission. We have 3 minutes left. Oh, here we go, another crash, and that's what you have to deal with, guys. So hopefully we can get to a point where it does finish missions without, but this is why we test. Now let's see, can we finish? I really want to finish this one. We have 49% battery, and we're at 55% of the map, so hopefully we can finish this. And I have the smaller 249 gram battery, and I did a little test flight earlier too.
3, 2,
But it says we have 2
1.
minutes and 56
Starting
seconds
mission.
left, so, and 16 minutes of battery, so we should be pretty good.
Mission stopped.
Weak signal. Don't know why it's saying weak signal. I'm out in the open,
3,
so let's
2,
restart it.
1.
And
Starting
let me
mission.
go out a little bit closer to the drone. The drone's not actually that far away from me, so let me just go a little bit closer. And we had a crash. Oh, this is what we deal with, guys. We get it down to like 10 minutes. I may bring it down and then put a new battery in, because I do want to finish this mission, because I do want to load another park. So let's see where we're at. Let's get South Gwinnett Park together. Another crash. And I think the crash logs automatically go to Dronelink, and they're able to. So these crashes does help continue to build on this software to get it out of beta, so it's more stable. So I really wouldn't do this for any paid jobs right now. Like, I mean, you could, but it's right now it seems like a lot of crashes, so I probably would.
3, 2,
and then I'm gonna give it
1.
one more time.
Starting
If I
mission.
get the battery down to like 30%, I'm just gonna manually bring it on home, and then we'll finish it from there. So let's see how far we can get before another crash. So I can get it a little bit closer before I bring it home.
Mission accomplished.
Alrighty, we finished it, guys. Success. And one thing to keep in mind also is that once it finishes the mission, you have several options. You can return to home, you can just come exactly down, or you can just do manual flight. So I'm going to do manual flight. Let me see where the drone is oriented. Okay, can't hardly see right there, but let me see where the drone is oriented and find where I am on the flight. Okay, I'm not there. Let's turn this way. I'm over here. Okay, so I'm gonna just manually fly on down to myself, and here we go. Alrighty, we are back, and after we just got the flying the mission over at South Gwinnett Park, and now what I want to do is show you the results from Maps Made Easy. If you want to know how to actually load these files into Maps Made Easy, it's pretty simple, pretty easy. You can look at my last video; it'll be linked in the description, and it shows you exactly what my process to actually load the files into Maps Made Easy. But here we've already done it a lot of times, and it's free, so you can pay. They have different pricing plans on here that you can pay for, but right now I'm not going to do that because I think I'm going to switch to Web ODM once I get a new MacBook. I have the base model MacBook Air right now, and everybody says it's pretty good for mapping, and I know it will be, but I just have 8 gigs of RAM and 100 or 256 gigabytes of storage, so don't want to use that program yet. So I'm going to continue to use cloud programs. But as you can see, I loaded it twice, and they both took about maybe 2 to 3 hours. The first one I did at 1/4 resolution, and it's really grainy. So the second one I did it at 1/2, because if I did it at full resolution, I would have to pay. So as long as you keep everything under 1 gigapixel, it'll be free. So as you can see here, this is the map, and you can see how the map looks compared to in Dronelink. So let's go back to Dronelink. Let's mark done. Look at this in Dronelink. And this is coming from Google Earth. So look at Google Earth in Dronelink. And then go back here and look at this. Look how green and lush those fields are. Like, look at that. Look how nice that looks. And it's glitching a little bit. But yeah, but look at that. That's from 106 photos. DJI Mini 3 Pro. Look at that. Super nice. Look at that. That is nice. It's how far can I go in? And remember, this is at half resolution. So that is as far as I can go in. And it's okay. It's not the best. Maybe if I was doing it for a job or something, more than likely I probably would use full resolution or just use web ODM. So just stay tuned, guys. Stay subscribed to my channel if you want to see me starting to map these parks in web ODM. And there's a lot of parks in the Atlanta, Georgia area, and I plan to go to all of them. I have one coming up every Friday that I'm going to go map, and then I will go through the same process again for you guys can see what I do. All right, so this is just coming up in Maps Made Easy. So if you're just inside of the Maps Made Easy, you can go here, look at the coordinates. It shows you all the different areas of this map. You can embed it into your websites here. It tells you, so here's some of this timestamps, right? So it tells you it was uploaded on June 16th at 6:13 p.m. and it was due to start 24 hours later. That's what they do on the free version, right? But it actually started 3 minutes later, as you can see, and finished about less than an hour. So finished less than an hour later. And this just shows you when I last viewed it. I had it at urgency normal, didn't use any points, 120 images. Let's see, you can see where I was flying at, how many acres I covered, the elevation range. And this is all from the photos, right? So you can see all of that. You can see the camera I use. If you come over here, now you can start the download. Yeah, so now you can see all of the files that you can download. We have the GeoTIFF, the full resolution JPEGs, the DEM file, the colorized DEM file. You can upload it to Google Earth with the KMZ file, OBJ file. All of these are included. I'll go through the 3D file in a second, but also they hold it on their servers for about 1 month. So you have a month until you need to pull it off of their server, so download it. Or I think we do have a plug-in here that it will automatically download to either Dropbox or Box. So I have it to Box. We can look at the 3D, preview. So it's a low resolution 3D preview. So if we go here and look at it, so it should pop up here. Give it a second. So as you can see, we have the 3D preview, and it is very low resolution. But if you have Sketchfab or even some other programs, you can load it into there, and you can see more of it, but get a general idea of how it looks here. So that's pretty neat, What else do we have here? Overlap report. So if you look at the overlap report, you see where it has 16 or more, like 13 or more photos. It's in the middle. I've seen that on mostly all of my mapping files, and it's a little scarce on the outside, or you can delete. So that's mainly everything you would want to find here. I don't have any ground control points, so it's not as accurate as it could be. So if I had some of those, it probably would line up a little bit better here. But for now, I think it's pretty good. I do like the way that they overlay. If you right click, you can get coordinates of these areas, like you see that. But yeah, overall, I would say great program, great drone. A little sad that the new SDK is not compatible with almost everything else out there. So right now I'm using Dronelink beta, and you saw in the flying video how many times it crashed, but it's getting a little better. It's getting better and better each week, but I wouldn't say it's suitable for contracted or paid work. Probably do some paid work, but I don't know. So if you want to get something a little older drone, maybe the program you'll be using will be out of beta. But yeah, guys, overall, this is pretty good. Stay tuned for my next week park. I don't know which park I'm going to now, but if you're in the Atlanta, Georgia area, if you're in the Gwinnett County area and you have a particular park you want to see, please let me know. We can map it, and then I probably will add a site and just add all of my mappings to one site, and then we can just go and review and see how all the parks are configured in Gwinnett, and then we can expand it out of Gwinnett. But thanks, guys. This is Sean, and I'll see you in the next one.